Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be an episode of Show and Tell from Milton, Florida. Hang tight. All right, it's nice to see you guys again. It's a Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. Unfortunately, I have to work tonight, but tomorrow I'm off, so I'm getting after it. There you go. Always some kind of noise whenever I do a video. Pretty soon there's going to be a helicopter, a boat, police cars, something like that. Anyway, so appropriately, my bandage comes off right as I hit the record button on this video. What happened here was something that had me very, very angry. I'm not going to show it to you because it's not the prettiest thing, but at work we have a big heavy metal bay door. It's got the chain lock and there's like a cleat, you lock it in. Well, some jackwagon that I work with put it in there super tight, and they had double looped the links. And I don't know how this happened, or I just know it happened to me, and I almost lost this finger, at least the end piece here, the last digit there. I was able to get that thing undone, and then that door just it was pulled upwards, and my finger was there and got pulled into the cleat. I was able to pull it out, and that brief instance, I thought I was losing my finger. It bled pretty bad. I probably should have got a few stitches there. It's very tender. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just thought it reminded me since I had this here. So, to start off, first thing I want to share is something that I'm not using right now. I'm going to read the instructions and after this video is done. But a good friend of mine, a mentor, friend, guardian angel, whatever you want to call it, sent me a 2-pack wireless microphone. I want to open that up, show it to you. I'm assuming it just operates off of Bluetooth. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, as you can see. I can't even get the daggone thing open. My finger's tender, so there we go. So I'm going to come around and show it to you. There's the internal thing. It's a nice little case. I like that. It's going to up my game a little bit. But I wanted to show it to you first before I read up on it, and hopefully it does help me. So anyway, to that friend, I thank you very much. That's very well appreciated. So, you know, it's funny. I was looking at this. It doesn't even show me the brand, or I would tell you the brand. It's weird. It doesn't show me on there anywhere what the brand is. So like I said, this is Show and Tell. I was in my storage unit trying to get some stuff. I was trying to get this box. I'm going to tell you what that is here in a minute. But I came across this 4-function whistle. It's from Ozark Trail. It's a thermometer, magnifier, compass, and a whistle. I had that laying around, so I'm going to include it in this box here. But for now, we're going to push that aside. I want to show you something too. This is going to be in hopefully in my immediate future. Probably not tomorrow, but Monday. This is a 2-ring crab trap. It's not the preferred type that I like to use, but these were dirt cheap. They were only $2.97 a piece, which is really an outstanding deal, really good deal. I'm going to show you how that works. You would cut this off. All right, so you have a big tangled mess. Oh, Lordy. Always something. All right, I'm probably going to deal with that off camera. But basically what happens is this smaller ring on the inside, you zip tie a piece of chicken on there, and then you have 3 strings coming together at the top, and you pull the string. So you're going to lay it flat, let it sit there for a while. Crabs are scavengers, so therefore they're going to be on the bottom. You leave this flat, you pull it up real quick, and then you should have a crab or 2. Sometimes you have multiple crabs in there, but that's what we're going to do. I just found out I inadvertently committed a crime. Oh Lord, I got these for $2.97 a piece. I thought I had 2. That's what I paid for. I went through the self-checkout, and now I realize I have 3. So I'm going to do the right thing, and I just left Walmart too. Kind of funny, but oh well. At least now I got an extra trap. That increases my odds to catch fish. I'm going to untangle this off camera. You guys don't need to see all that. So this, like I said, it's Friday. You'll be seeing this probably on Saturday or Sunday. All right. So I want to tell you one more thing. It's going to be a lot of one more things. That's kind of how I talk. I do some work for a couple, and I do a lot of landscape projects and weeding and mulching and building landscape beds and whatnot. I'm going to come around and show you this. I'm going to show you the specs here. This is a Fenwick PLS 65. I'm going to show you, this is an old-time Fenwick. It's a 2-piece rod. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guides on it. But when I researched this, the information on this rod, this was given to me with just the rod. There was 2 other rod and reel combos. They used to live in New Hampshire. So there's a nice heavy-duty Okuma Avenger bait runner setup. There's another Okuma Avenger bait runner on another Fenwick rod. This Fenwick rod is in really good condition, This is the grandbaby of it all. Cane pole, 10-foot cane pole. It's 2-piece. If all goes well, we're going to go primitive tomorrow. We're going to fish old style. My grandfather, he was a character. He was like a Caucasian red fox. He was so funny. He was a character. He worked at a lake in Garland, Texas called White Rock Lake for like 30 years. I grew up learning to cane pole fish. Haven't done it in forever. But we're going to get after it. We're going to go back to basics. It's going to be a back to basics type video. We're going to do this. We have a float on there. It has a little kit, a little hook, whatnot. It's still shrink wrapped. That hopefully is my future tomorrow. And Monday, hopefully, is crabbing. So cane pole fishing tomorrow, hopefully camping. When I get done with this video, I'm going to try and reserve a campsite. It may be harder for a Saturday than a Monday. If I can get it done, though, I'd like to get it done. In this area in Milton, it's going to be very windy the next few days after today. So tomorrow the wind's going to be like 15 to 20 miles an hour. It would make filming more difficult with sound quality, but maybe those wireless microphones will help. I suspect it would. So we're going to utilize that. But where I'm going in the forest, it's down in the valley. It's pretty well protected. It's less. It's only supposed to be like 12 miles an hour wind. So I think I'll be more protected. But I want to throw down on a campfire. I've got some cooking plans for tomorrow. If I do get the campground, even if I don't get the campsite, I can utilize their picnic tables in a real nice area. And so what I'm going to do, I called a local seafood market in the area, heard a lot about them, and this blew my mind. The price of live blue crabs is only $20 a dozen. I kid you not, Fort Myers area, it's like $60, $70 a dozen, depending on what size you get. So I was talking to the owner and his son actually, and there's going to be a video coming from that location soon. He authorized it. We just got to get our timing together. So tomorrow, since I'm just going to be by myself, I'm probably going to order or buy a half dozen crabs. It's first come, first served. They open at 9 a.m. Hopefully when you're watching this video, I already have purchased the crabs. And hopefully I'm already at the campground. But so I'm going to be steaming blue crabs on location from one of the lakes up in the forest, hopefully Carrick Lake, because that location does have cell phone reception. I may do it live from StreamYard. Once I get off this video, I'm going to renew my subscription. So anyway, this is a kit I put together a long time ago. My girlfriend and I, we used to camp, periodically. So this is not really organized, but I'm going to pop in here and just show you. This is the most random stuff you can see. I got a bunch of matches and the strike plate right here. I put it in a baggie. There is one other thing I want to show you related to that I thought was smart. I got one of these old vials of like ibuprofen, and I loaded it with matches. It's got a really nice seal, so that's something I suggest. So I'm putting the whistle back in this pile here. Then this is a scraper for a Lodge cast iron pan. I do have some of those laying around. Oh, this is really cool. I was talking to a friend of mine about this tool, and I forgot I had it in here. Man, this is a manual can opener. The military, what do they call that? PT-38 or something like that. I forget what it's called. It does not use the military's numbers on there, but that's cool. So I had just put these dangling fly strips. Sometimes, bugs get in your tent. Here's a tap light. Here's one of these cheap light switches. These batteries are probably dead. Toothbrush, toothpaste. I got it all in here. Partially used paper towel. This is really nice here. A little handsaw. You don't know, you may have to cut up some wood for your fire pit, for cooking. Something fell across the trail you're trying to walk through, whatever. I kind of like that. A poncho. And guess what? I found another whistle in this kit that I forgot about. So that's a score. I'm glad there's a trash can right next to me because I get to purge a little bit. You see there's a boat behind me, a little bit loud. It's a nice boat, small yacht. Got some, we used to do a lot of camping, so I threw a little bit of everything in here. We did go camping. I can't remember if it was Memorial Day or July 4th, but we had a bunch of patriotic themed stuff in this kit. There was one other thing, the little patriotic cup. She used to drink wine out of that. Oh, I need a can. Here's some plastic cutlery. I really did not know what was in here. I had totally forgotten what's in here. But so obviously you can hear the wake. He's approaching the no wake zone. This is a really cool find. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a cooking grate for like chicken. It's got the handles in it, 50 cents. And it was originally sold at World Market. It looks like it was $7.99. Got that for 50 cents in my travels at a yard sale. So that was kind of cool. A little scrubby brush, clean the dishes. Glad I found this because I'll be using that tomorrow. Big bite baits, some little panfish jigs. Another poncho, just a little bit of trash. Let me put that in this box here. That's trash. Oh, forgot I had these. These are little pellets, wood smoking pellets. Wrap that in some foil. Pretty sure that's hickory, because that's pretty much mostly what I use. I mentioned recently there is a video I'm going to be talking about in the future related to wood chips, different types, what you can use them for. I got cutlery out the wazoo. It's the kind, they look dirty, they're not dirty, they just have metal flakes embedded into the resin when they were produced. Salt and pepper. Oh, this is cool. A mallet, that's good for tent stakes. And believe it or not, I don't have, unless I come across it, I don't have a regular wooden mallet for the crabs, but this will work fine. It's actually probably work better. Good thing to have, a nice mallet. Okay, these are tablecloth clips, your standard red and white checkered tablecloth. Right here we have another tangled mess. These are tent stakes. These were used. I'm going to try and untangle this. All right, so they come in a little bag here. So that's tent stakes, I don't know, 4, 6, whatever it is. What is this? What is this? I'll figure that out. Some type of mesh roping or something. I don't know what that is. It almost looks like cargo netting. Another toothbrush kit. Different types of stakes for like tent stakes. I know I'm looking down because there's quite a bit here. I don't know why I got so many different types of tent stakes. I could probably do a video just on tent stakes. These were dirt cheap. I don't know where I got these, but 4 for $1. So that was a good find. When I went camping with my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, back in the day, we just had a little cheap, literally like a $30 dome tent. But this is it's called Protect. You can spray the fly and the cover of the outing, and it kind of makes it waterproof. So that was good. We did use that. Here is a mirror in case you had to signal for help, in case you had any type of problems. Right here, this is really cool. Another vessel going by. That's a fishing boat. This is one of these extendable, retractable type deals. Telescopic, I guess you could call it, for hot dogs or marshmallows for s'mores. A new pocket knife. These were dirt cheap at Dollar Tree when Dollar Tree was actually $1. I've used a lot of these knives. They're really good. They're really good, even for $1.25. I highly suggest it. Always good to have a pocket knife. And right here, I'm glad I found this too. I kind of forgot I had this. A little hatchet. That is really cool. It's got the protective case. So that is something, it can loop on your belt right here. If you are out on a trail, whatever. And like I said, came across something that fell across the trail and you want to do the right thing and clean it up. Here's some batteries that are very old. I don't even know if they work. 6 AA batteries. That was also a Dollar Tree find. 6 for $1 back in the day. They probably don't have a whole lot of life left to them. What is this? Oh, this is cool. I don't ever play cards, but you know, I like having this. If you you have wife, girlfriend, friends, whatever, and you're out and about, this is a deck of cards. If it's rainy and there's not a whole lot of things you can do, you can, cheap deck of cards. That was also Dollar Tree. So you can either play solitaire by yourself or do some things. This was another thing. I got this. I put it in a little sandwich bag. A glass magnifying glass. Talk much? So anyway, the reason I got this is if you've ever been a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout, you can put this to the sun, aim it at some leaves. You can ignite a fire with that. I thought that was cool to have. Another tent stake, alcohol wipes, Q-tips. I always like these portable Q-tips. And when I use them all, this is my wallet. This is what I use. I've been using this for 10 years. I have all my credit cards in there, my camping information, spare key to my van. So I like these little cases. When I talked about my first aid kit, here's athletic tape. Have some of that in here. A little cheap pack of hooks in here. I don't think they're circle hooks. They're not circle hooks, but they're live bait hooks. This is really good. Nylon cording. Got this at a yard sale for $1. It's got the little the winder, plastic winder. That's good because that could be used for my crab traps over here. These, I've talked about these in the past. These are a bunch of the wet naps that's in my first aid kit and stuff like that. So that tons of uses for that. 2 more of the tent stakes, 2 different types there. So I have a big mess here. More cutlery. I got more toothbrushes than one human could ever use. So here's some more small panfish jig heads by Big Bites Baits. This is a really nice flashlight. Unfortunately, the battery's dead in it. Pretty sure it runs on AA. It's made by Nebo. These things, oh, there it goes, it's turned on. These things are super bright. That battery's probably been in there 8 to 10 years, I bet. But these are really good. I'm really happy I found that. And the thing with that is, it has a clip on it, so you can use it on your cap. Like this, if you're out at night around your tent, you're walking to the outhouse, what have you, you can utilize it that way. Just a little bottle opener, had that in there. I think that was for my girlfriend for some beverage she'd like to partake in. Here's a cheap fillet knife. Nothing fancy, but it'll get the job done. If I remember correctly, this handle was had some issues. It was coming off. These all need to be wiped down, prepped up, and so that's good to have. This was a clip. I think that's one. I don't know why I just have one of these, but that was for the tablecloth thing. And this is the granddaddy of them all right here. This is going to really help me. I thought there was a belt loop on here, but there is not. But this is a machete. Look at that bad boy. That thing is heavy duty. Early on when I was new in YouTube, I told a story about when my girlfriend and I went camping, and she left the food out overnight because I had back problems. I had a lot of pain. I was on painkillers. I fell asleep, and the wild boar surrounded us, and all the critters in the campground came out and tried to make a meal of myself and my girlfriend. And when I was in the tent, I did not have any type of protection. You know, we were going to be easy victims. But so this is a good thing. I would like to have this ready in the tent, and also when I'm walking on the trail. So I probably, oh, I'm so upset there's no belt loop, but we'll figure it out. Put that in a backpack or something. So anyway, that's show and tell for today, April 26, 2024. I've been saying a lot lately. I have two mottos. The one I'm going to start using a little bit more is, remember, folks, nature soothes the soul. Get out there and soothe your soul. I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.